Welcome, goozers and spooky sleepers, to Random Conflux, where today we're talking about pickles and pockets and pocket pickles.
What?
Hey, it's something. But jokes aside, welcome to Random Conflux, where today we're talking about how to leave a channel the right way.
So we all just quit and walk away. Goodbye, everybody.
Oh yeah, totally. But no, there's a lot of YouTubers leaving group channels, and I don't think that they're going about it the right way. Some of them are saying that they don't want to cause conflicts or any of that stuff, but they're leaving a channel high and dry without any explanation, and they're also causing drama behind the scenes. So the reason why I'm wanting to do this video is one, nobody's leaving the channel at the moment that I know of. And everybody here is still an important part of the channel. Matt, by you basically showing our video or getting people introduced to our video through your TikTok?
TikTok, yeah.
Okay. And that'll probably be linked down below. Jay will do all the editing. And then Jay, as I just mentioned, he's doing a lot of the editing, and I'm just the ass of the channel.
You locked me up in the basement and forced me to edit the videos. That's how it goes. In the basement.
But I want to kind of get everybody's way of how they would walk away from the channel the right way, and their impression of the wrong way to walk away from the channel.
Well, do you mind me starting?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the only thing that I can really speak to this, because I spend far more much time on TikTok than I do YouTube, but I spend plenty of time on TikTok, YouTube too, I mean. One of the big things I've noticed, and no, we're not endorsed or partnered with or anything like that by the channel that I will mention, the channel is currently called Dope, originally called Dope or Nope. They have several other channels. They have a company that they work with. Matt, who runs it, does a great job.
Yeah.
And he had recently, about a year ago, a bunch of people over the span of like 3 months leave his company. He said, he was pretty transparent, said they were internal and so on and so forth. And what they did is they had officially left the company like 2 or 3 months before they left the company. And they took their time trying to give as much content and record as much stuff as they had originally agreed to record, even going beyond some. For that, like Tanner, he was one of the people that left the channel, and he recorded, I want to say, like 6 or 7 episodes beyond what he had originally agreed to, and didn't take a single payment for them, just because he wanted to give back to the fans that had supported him for so many years. And that is the right way to leave the channel. That is the right thing to do. Don't get me wrong. If you are in a toxic work environment and you want to quit and walk away, I don't blame you. If you are in a toxic work environment and you give your 2 weeks notice and you still serve out that 2 weeks and they actually still give you hours despite it being toxic, good on you. If you're in a toxic work environment, you give your 2 weeks notice and you're suddenly dropped, or you have basically no hours for that 2 weeks, well, it's a good thing you're leaving that job in the first place. Yeah. And I say toxic work environment because channels are work. Sure, we're just 3 guys having fun, but eventually one day we hope to make it more and be a business of sorts. But that's long down the road, hundreds of thousands of subscribers down the road. But what we can still do is we can still talk and work it out, plan out editing, plan out topics, make sure to record stuff in advance. And that's what Zach does a great job on. He's basically the manager of the channel, the original inventor of it in that sense. And then Lacrosse, he's heavily the editor. He comes up with a lot of the video game ideas. And then I just add in when I can, because I live far away. I live close to John, but I used to live far away, and now I have a family, and we don't want to hear kids in the background, no offense to them, and I have a wife who she has a hard time with mental issues, and I gotta take care of her, and she's not always okay to have us record. And because of that, we work around it.
I actually kind of like when they chime in a little bit, like near the end of the channel.
Sometimes, yes. But anyways, getting back on topic, the right way to leave is to give notice and then to be there as much as you can. If it's toxic, don't be there. If it isn't toxic, be there. Do what Tanner did and help support as much as possible, because those people were his friends and he was leaving on a good note.
To do his own stuff, I'm guessing, right?
I don't know, honestly. Okay? I know that he had another job that he was going to. That's all I know. And he didn't share any more that I'm aware of. But anyways, so keep that in mind. Good.
You want to go, Che?
Honestly, he pretty much said the same thing I would. I mean, you should leave on good terms. I mean, if you do need to leave the channel, like say you want to start your own by yourself or whatever, you should leave on a good note. You should help finish out what you need to do, leave on good terms. And
yeah. And I think Matt basically said the same thing we all would probably say, because that is the right way to leave a channel. If you're leaving for any reason whatsoever, let's just say maybe you're having a hard time in life and you just need to step back and walk away for a bit, I wouldn't just all of a sudden do a bunch of videos and just not do them anymore.
Yeah.
I wouldn't make it that abrupt. I would basically figure out at some point where, I may need some time to myself. And I would be like, well, hey guys, this is the last video I'm going to be in for a while. I'm going to hand the rings over to whoever, and then that would be it. I would do that one last video, but I would let people know, hey, this is my last video on this channel, and this is the reason why, and of that nature. I mean, I think walking away from a channel saying that you don't want to create drama, but yet you're still creating drama, one, that's a bad way to walk away from a channel, and that's making you a hypocrite, for one. For two, especially when it's a high position channel, many subscribers, many viewers, and it's a dual channel, very similar to how this channel is, and you just all of a sudden stop showing up in videos and you give no explanation why, you give no reason to it, and you're still contracted to be in this many videos to get this much pay, and you just end up dropping out. I don't think you should get paid at all. And in a situation like that, especially when you're going behind someone's back and then talking crap about them and saying, well, I left the channel because this person wasn't paying me the right amount, or this person was toxic, or this person didn't care enough about my well-being or my mental health, and especially when that person has the receipts of what they pay you, they have videos or even text messages of them trying to get your help on something, or trying to help you make a little bit more on your own, sort of like the Overnight channel, High Five Studios, Spellbound, which is also High Five Studios.
We're not sponsored by any of these guys. We're just getting them.
Yeah, which some people from High Five left on good terms, and they did their thing. And there's some people that left abruptly because of background problems. And with Overnight, Corey Shear left the channel. Say that name right, Corey Shear. They wouldn't know. But anyways, he left the channel, causing behind the scenes issues with the original channel creator. And that was supposed to be a dual channel. Matter of fact, it was Elton Castaig's original channel, and then he made it like an Overnight channel. They were supposed to handle the things together, and there was a bunch of drama with it. One person saying that they weren't getting paid enough, and that they weren't being considered for like their mental issues and so many different things in the background, but was also making it to the point where even though he wasn't going online saying these issues, it was to friends and other influencers online. Well, offline, but they still did like media content. Mm-hmm. And was like, hey, you shouldn't work with this person because he's not necessarily the nicest person. He'll use you, he'll slander you, he'll abuse you, he'll make you do things that will not be okay with your psyche, so on and so forth. And like, to me, that's the wrong way to leave a channel.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And just to state, we do crack jokes about each other occasionally, but it's all in good fun, and we all, like, Matt cracks jokes about Zach, we crack jokes about, all in good fun though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if Matt's not in one of the videos, we basically explain why.
Yeah.
And it doesn't stop Matt from commenting down below.
Sometimes he does, sometimes he...
Most of the time I don't comment below, and I should. I usually watch the video, make sure I like it, try to do a video on TikTok promoting it. That's all I can really do.
And you would be more involved if you could be as far as
I could, yeah.
But I think in any sort of way, shape, or form, if a channel is toxic, then, you know, that has to be between you and the boss or the person in charge of the channel itself, and be like, hey, this isn't really a great work environment for me. I want to be transparent. I'm gonna do my remaining bit of videos that I'm obligated to do, but after that, I want to make a video explain why I'm leaving the channel. And I think that would be the right way to handle that situation. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I even wanted to make this video in the first place was because there's so many people talking about how to quit a channel or how to walk away from an abusive channel, emotionally or physically, a toxic channel, and even though I don't think this one is.
Only as toxic as waste.
But I think that with any channel, it doesn't matter like how toxic or non-toxic it is. Like, there's a right way and a wrong way to do it.
And another thing to look at too, is your own well-being. Like if the channel's taking up too much time and it's like becoming unhealthy for you, take a back seat or drop out if you need to.
Agreed. Like for instance, I'll make something up. Let's say Jay here is editing, okay? And in the process of him editing, he's editing normally 3 videos a week, okay? But for some reason, for whatever reason, Zach decides to increase it, and next thing you know, he's editing 6 videos a week, and he's losing sleep over it, and he's not getting time to relax. It's like, okay, maybe we need to take it back down to 3 videos, you know? As an example, I'm making up stuff, but as an example,
not that far off.
Actually, that's actually the reason why we cut back on some of the videos, because it was getting a little too much fun.
Okay, my bad.
And that's Zach literally told me, like, hey, we're cutting back a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, well there
So,
you go.
You just explain what's happening.
Yes, I subconsciously, psychically said that. You never said anything to me about it.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. We do a Monday video, which is The Sims.
Yeah.
About once a week or once every other week, randomly, we'll do like a 2-player video.
Like Dragon Ball or something like that.
Which is usually a windy spot. And then now I'm doing Fallout builds on the channel.
Yeah.
And I'm also doing a randomized version of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
And then, on the other hand, we're also all doing these topic videos.
So that's 4 to 5 videos a week.
Yeah, close to it. And JJ was supposed to still be doing Zelda Minish Cap because he didn't even finish that.
Honestly, the only reason I took a break from it was because of all the editing. I just needed to. But yeah.
But I also told you if the editing ever got to the point where it was overwhelming you, let me know and I'll take up more of the editing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how you take care of each other in a channel properly. You make sure each other's well-being is taken care of. Like me, there's a lot of times that my wife says, honey, I just can't do the recording today. And now she's not in it, but she's around it. And she has a problem with crowds bigger than 3 people. And I know that doesn't seem like a crowd to you guys, but hey, everybody's got their own things.
She has anxiety problems.
Exactly, okay? Like right now, she's outside walking around the complex, you know, trying to relax and trying not to focus on the fact that there's people recording in her house. And it throws her off. And if it wasn't for that, there's plenty of days that that's happened, and I've wanted to be a part of the topic. Heck, I don't even remember which one. There was a topic I came up with that I couldn't be available for that I said to go ahead and record. One time that happened. So I don't even remember which one it was. But
now there's other times where she's perfectly good, and she'll even chime in on some of the topics. She's done that a couple times.
Very rarely, but yes.
But it's just the fact that sometimes we can't all just record whenever we need to, and sometimes it may be myself just recording, or it may be just JJ recording, or sometimes it's all of us.
Or there might be a time where Matt can't. It might just be me and Matt recording. That hasn't happened yet, but you never know.
It's possible to happen because me and Matt and him, JJ, John, Lacrosse, all that stuff, we live like 2 minutes from each other. Yeah. Zach lives 40 minutes from us. So but they're the two with the computers. They're the two that do the stuff. I'm just here giving ideas and helping as I can.
And promoting our channel
on TikTok under @Matthew Priya. There's the endorsement.
Shameful plug.
MATTHEWPREKUP, link in description. Anyways,
also, if you want to watch our older content, we still got Inferno Grizz. We just can't access it.
Yeah, there's a channel called Inferno Grizz. It's got a picture of a dude standing next to a bear drawn in black and white. There's a bunch of Mortal Kombat and I think Injustice fight videos and stuff on there. You want to go watch some stuff, go watch that. We just lost access to the channel. It was a stupid thing that happened. Anyways, moving on. Do you have any other points you want to cover today?
It's good to cover your points. I can understand.
Actually, yeah. people are throwing around the reason why they're quitting channels like they are is because of mental health issues. And I made it public that, yes, I have mental health issues. I have anger problems. I have IED. I also have very bad depression. And it
our
does.
last topic, we both said we both have ADD.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
But you don't really get the scope of that when we do these videos because I don't like to just dwell on it. But if a channel or a company, it doesn't matter what kind of job you're doing, if it's affecting you mentally to the point where you're in a bad state with your mental health, there's still a right way and a wrong way to do it.
Yeah.
In a regular work environment, you're going to give your 2 weeks notice, but you're still obligated to finish those 2 weeks out.
Yes. Assuming the company doesn't stick you on hours.
Yes. And then that's the same way with social media. And that's the way, and one of the reasons why I think Matt and JJ both and myself are still an important part of this channel is because, one, if Matt and Jamie weren't available the day me and JJ's biological mother passed away, I don't think I would be here doing this channel right now.
Try to be there for each other when we can.
Yeah, and it was you guys that really helped get this thing going to where it is right now.
Yeah.
One, by promoting it, and two, by JJ taking a lot of the editing off my hands.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and add something into this real quick. If you happen to find this video from TikTok, okay, from promoting on TikTok, if you happen to find the video from there, please do me a favor and just leave a comment saying hi, hello, cheese, I don't care, la 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 la, something in the comments below, just so we can have a sort of metric on who came from TikTok.
You should have them just rate cheese.
Cheese, that's the word.
Say that in the TikTok video when you promote it.
Cheese, there it is.
I would say if you're coming from Matt's channel on TikTok, just comment down below, Matt says hi. That's
Whatever.
a way to do it.
Things that we just said. Matt says hi, cheese, la la.
But also go check out Matt's videos on TikTok and tell him we said hi.
Yes. Say I came to your thing from Random Conflux. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, I think I got through all the important stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Only have 2 little cards in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty then. And I think you said what you wanted to say.
I did, and I think this just covered your lunch break, folks. So.
And you said what you wanted to say.
Didn't I?
Yes? No?
Did I say anything?
You want to say more? You got any more to say?
Shut up. Nah, I'm good.
So
He's been Zach.
I've been John.
And I've been Matt.
So should we wrap it up with Uncle Pickle?
I don't think I can do voices right.
No?
And I know I've been saying that a lot, but for some reason my throat's been shot lately. I'm trying to recover from it.
Well, I can still do voices. It works for me.
Oh, God.
Toodles!
Leave.
Toodles!
Get out,
Bye.
Go away. Run.
Bye-bye!